Hello and welcome back. I'm your host for the most, TheChronicToast, and this is yet another adventure in European Truck Simulator 2. So as you can see, the snow's let up a little bit, and we're outside here with our brand new truck, our MAN. We're on our way to a new and interesting job. We're hoping to be able to take some sheep stomachs down into Denmark. I'm going to be taking a ferry, which would be pretty cool. So take a look at here, the job market. So we're currently in Stavanger. We got to go over to Polaris Lines to pick up our load, and if we can get that, we'll go all the way down here to Aalborg, I believe it is, taking the ferry. So it'll be pretty interesting, pretty exciting. That is not the button I wanted to push. Alrighty, let's see if we can't get this thing started up. Got our nice MAN here. Lights on and off. Make sure everything works. Got our good sandwich over there, cooler, overnight bag. Be a good time. So alrighty, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Or at least try to give it a good shot anyway. Alrighty here. Pretty sure I cannot do a right on red like you can over in the States. So we're just going to stay on those reds until there's a sign that says otherwise. That way we can't get in trouble. Got our dice up there in the mirror just for lack of anything else that's up there that we could use. And a lot of yield signs, which is interesting. Looks like we're good. Alright. It's a little hard to see 50. That's what the speedometer there says. Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't want the big giant window over here, but with that being on the screen there, it's a little hard to see sometimes, so I'm sure we're going to get caught out by that a little bit. Get in here and change lanes at the same time. And we'll switch over to the right-hand lane here, because why not? 70. Alright. And this is a little bit of ways, hey? Yeah, one of the things you'll guys notice here, it's been a few months since I filmed the last episodes, but more than that, I've gone in here and cleaned out some of the previous mods that are in here, so we don't have the heavy snow mod installed anymore. It's just the frosty winter mod with the associated physics. This is because we're into the near of the tail end of spring for most folks, and it's about that time where we run over everything. Holy crap! And have a little bit less snow on the ground, so still getting used to the ratio at which this entire vehicle moves at. It's just a different experience, and it always seems to be a little bit slow. If I speed it up, then it feels a little too unrealistic. So I don't know if it's just the size in general. Assuming I go this way, it's the size in general of the roundabouts or what, but we'll get it figured out. That's what there's insurance for, right? Oh, there we go. Let's go see where they want us to pick up the load. I'm assuming it's one of these trailers, these Polaris trailers over here on the right. And we'll have to go over there and get that squared away. And this is a weird yard. It's a very weird yard. Let's go talk with the guy over here. Alright. Do you still have a trailer for us, or going north? This is the one I believe we want. Yeah, we've already been over to these other places over there. It's not particularly where we're heading, so Unless it's reset everything, that would be unfortunate. Huh. Well, it is what it is. Yep, we'll continue to take this. That's where our GPS is going. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, it's all very similar trailers. Ooh, we could be pulling a lot of different ones. But we'll stick with what's here. That's alright with us. And we'll take that job and get that going. Alright, so it's the one right at the very end. Alright, thank you, sir. Let's see if we can't back in here and snag this without causing too much issues or grief. So one of the things you guys will notice, potentially to your amusement, some I'm sure to your frustration, is I have not gone out of my way to practice any additional backing up skills since the last time we that we ended up seeing well, making any videos. So there's a lot of rust. I'll get that squared away. But easy does it. I'm pretty sure I've got a base coming on. There it is. There they go. Nice. Alright, let's go out and take a look. Nice. That looks pretty good, guys. I like that. For an entry-level man, it's a nice little scheme. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's just reconfirm our route. So we're going to go south of Stavanger, down through Christiansand, take the ferry over to Hirtshals, down to Aalborg. And I think when I removed the previous mods, for some reason, it reset places I've been. But it seems to have kept the road that I have taken, so yeah, we'll figure it out. It'll be alright. Alright, let's get this show on the road, shall we? It's only 13 tons, so we should be able to skip a bunch of gears. I do still have a sequential gearbox, so it's not the most perfect thing in the world. We do not need to immediately take the ferry. We just need to get out of here. So it looks like these things came off the ferry. There's some cool trailers over there. And all we're doing is dragging it south. Not really sure in particular why they want to just ship it down to that particular location, but I know a lot of times logistics-wise, things don't always make the most amount of sense in terms of what's cheaper, what's not cheaper. You just have to deal with that. So, alright, let's take these a little bit slower. Not quite sure what that was about, but we will get that squared away. It's not too sunny in the room where I'm currently at, so if we have too many more of those weird glitches, I'll have to go and pause the recording and get some stuff figured out. But until then, we'll just take a drive and cruise. I think it's 30. No, it's still 50, so I can go a little bit faster. The concern I have is if I speed, I'll get fined, but if I go too slow, then, well, I won't get there in time. So we'll work our way through, get a lot of the stuff squared away, and we'll be alright. Get over here on the right hand side, because I'm pretty sure we'll have to take a right anyway, it looks like. So what have you all been up to? It's been a little bit, been a hot minute, so to speak, since the holidays, stuff like that. Summer's literally just around the corner. You guys up to anything interesting, anything exciting? And if so, let me know. I'd be very curious to see and hear what you guys are up to, so leave it in the comments below, or do what you guys normally do, which is shoot me an email or try to track me down on social media via Twitter or something like that, and let me know. The channel's pretty small, and I'm doing this mostly just to have fun. But there's also, I know people that end up watching, which is pretty cool. So I know most of you, I think. Some of you people I still don't, and that's okay. There's viewers all across the world, which is pretty nifty, pretty neat. Alright, it is 80, and we are at 60. Slowly crunching through. I can get over. Looks like someone's broken down on the side of the road there. That sucks for them. Alright, let's get that back down into the green range, and let's get going. Man, I have a feeling we might miss some more turns. We'll see. Try not to have that be the case, but yeah, we'll just sit down straight there and do the green band as much as possible. Looks like we're turning left. That's all right. Yeah, the one of the main reasons I picked the man is because on the gauge cluster there, you're able to get a much easier sense of what your speed is, what your RPMs are, especially on a computer monitor. It just ends up working out much nicer. It's not the most it's not the nicest interior for a truck, but as far as readability and visibility, when I'm playing the game and recording, putting it up on YouTube, it seems so far to make the basically be the best combination. Since we did play last, it looks like SCS has well, they've released a new man truck, a new top tier, high tier truck, so to speak. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you guys or gals disagree. But oh, this is super cool. Oh man, I love driving in these environments. They're just super awesome. But yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to upgrade at some point when we get to having some more cash. I'm going to take a look here after making this run and seeing if we can't get a couple, or at least one more truck purchased and a dryer hired. That way we can start getting them leveled up and actually getting them in a situation where they can start offsetting some of our costs. Because right now I've got a huge loan taken out here in game, and I don't necessarily want all of that to be on my shoulders. I'd rather have that load spread across a few other drivers, make that a little bit easier. Man, even though this game is still using older DX9, I think it is, graphic settings instead of the newer 10, 11, 12, it still looks really, really good. If they ever get around to getting the update to the new DX12, I think it is, system, it's going to look really, really good. I know they're working on it from what they say, but I just have no clue where that effort's currently at. Yeah. Ooh, we gotta slow down. Ooh, that hurt. Alrighty, let's get out here and pay. Oh gosh, if I slide all the way through. Sorry guys. Let's try to get this load moving. Keep forgetting that the roads are technically slippery. Make sure we're not going to cut anyone off. They're not going to cut us off. Nice. Alright, let's continue on. And it's only 53 here right now. Okay. It's probably going to change right at the top after we've already grunted out this hill. That's how it usually works. Am I going to Cursand? Or the proper pronunciation. Now, guys and gals, if I'm ever mispronouncing something, please let me know. It's not my intention to do it on purpose, but I would like to better understand some of these pronunciations and words and verbiage choices, and if I get the opportunity to, just let me know. Give me a holler. Yeah, so it's saying it is 80 or 60. Let's see what the sign up here says. Ooh, 30. That's unfortunate. We got tons of room there. Hi guys. I'm gonna do a roundabout. Alright. Get this slowed down. Yeah, there's only so much that I can absorb on my own, but if there's an opportunity for knowledge, learning, stuff like that, either through proper pronunciation or just some of the history of the places, just let me know. It's one of the things that I'm very, very interested in is trying to get immersed more into the game. And I know it's a driving simulator, um, but one of the fun aspects of it is just trying to uh, make it more immersive, and getting a better understanding of where I'm driving through and what I'm doing does indeed help with that, which is pretty cool. I haven't seen a new sign. I'm pretty sure that's a 60. It could be an 80. I'm not really sure. 60 makes the most sense, I think, from this type of road. Don't have anyone driving up on me just yet, so we'll hang out there until we see otherwise. It'd be cool if the, here I'm pointing on my screen, it'd be cool if the GPS up there actually had a little symbol that would go red or something if you were speeding beyond the posted speed. That way you could know, but unfortunately I don't think that's the case. Yeah, with these tight roads up here, especially with it being a little bit slick out, I'm just going to keep it at 60 and I think we'll be alright. Is that over there? Cool. Crossing a bridge. Oh, and arrows for a sharp corner. I think we'll be alright. Got a T-junction up here, it looks like. Ooh, not sure what that was. Something. The other thing too is a lot of these road symbols, I have no idea what they mean. Um, so that'll be another point of opportunity to learn. It's kind of like when I was playing Firewatch. Played that a couple years back and did some videos on it. There's just symbols that the USG, United States Geological Service, used to use and still use, and they were on signs in game. I had no idea what it was. It was not explained, but when you actually went out and did some digging to find out what they were, it made a lot of sense. You learned a lot of cool things. Um, just things like that, which I enjoy. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, don't turn in front of me, man. 70. Alright. Get that tooled up a little bit, just in time for it to change on us, I'm sure. Yeah, and we gotta make a right-hand corner, it looks like. So we'll get slowed back down. We've got the green to turn, so we'll do that. We've got a shorter-ish trailer, so I think we'll be alright. Get out of people's way here. Looks like it is 50 through here, so we won't go that much faster. There we go, we'll get to 50. Yeah, these yellow diamonds on the side, not really sure what that means. Don't know if that's particular for, parking or something, or what, but... or warning, no clue. Making a right-hand corner, it looks like. No oncoming traffic, so we can just swing it a little bit wide. And these flat-nosed trucks, these snub noses, it's a different driving experience than what I'm used to with the bigger rigs, the longer rigs from American Truck Sim. It's pretty cool. It's a complete different challenge, which is really refreshing and mildly terrifying all at the same time. So we're here near a harbor. I have a suspicion that we're going to be jumping on a ferry here pretty soon. And I'm not really sure how that works. I think I get on, and I think I can't sleep while I'm on there, which is a bummer. But take a look and try to figure this out here. So do I go there? I think I go down here to the actual ferry. I can't turn in there. That's the actual ferry right there, it looks like. And this one on the right is open. So that's us, I'm pretty sure. We'll just make our way in here. Try not to clip anything. Our trailer isn't insanely long, and we've got a good turning radius. Yeah, we're just gonna drive right in here. Hello. Oh, what is that? That is cool. That's really cool. And P black BMC. Try not to clip any holes here, but we got space. And we'll get stopped here. Parking brake on and turn the engine off. Cool. All right, let's get going. Yep, that's where I'm headed. 3 hours, 15 minutes. And it's a Polaris Lines transport. That's hilarious. Okay. Interesting. So I'm just out here. Huh. Got the little X's back there. So apparently you don't drive off the ferry. They just put you here. We'll say we drove off the ferry and went through and made sure that our truck was all good and all checked, and now we're checking our map to see where we have to go. So we are in Herschel's. We're going to take south on E39, and it looks like we're going to join up with E45 and go up to the west of Auburg. Cool. Well, let's be about it and let's make this happen. Should be pretty cool. Yeah, let's get this puppy moving. Assuming, I think everyone drives the same side of the road. It'll be interesting if we ever get a chance to go to the UK in particular, or a few other locations where they drive on the opposite side, because we're in a left-hand drive truck. Not really sure how that'll work, other than it'll be interesting. I don't know that much about import requirements or politics or anything like that, so we shall see. Man, it is quiet out here. Kind of makes you wonder what time it is. If that right there is an indicator, boy, it is almost 1 a.m. Not sure if that is. Yeah, I think it might actually be. Well, let's get up to speed up here. Whoa, crazy people. Lots of crazy traffic, oh my goodness. And hopefully here we'll be able to find some cool jobs from here. And, you know, I don't really have too much of a plan other than just meandering across the European Union. And we'll go from there and see what we get, so. Actual stoplight. sure there's no oncoming traffic. We'll get here in the left lane without clipping this guardrail. There we go. Let's see, yeah, I don't really know where we're going next. It looks like it's 50 through here for now. Which we're pretty much at. Cool. There we go, actually turn our lights on. Goodness gracious. And now it's... I think it's 80, maybe it's 60. I think it's 80. So we'll get up there to 80 and start getting that going. Alright, let's see what we can get going. You're going to Aalborg, straight ahead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 80. We got some weird movement here. Don't know if that's intentional or what. Or it's just slush on the road, who knows. That'd be really cool if that was in fact the case. Make sure no one's cutting us off. Ooh, and it's down to 70 it looks like. And we are just going downhill. Thankfully we are doing a-okay and doing alright. Now it's uphill. I bet you we just went under a river. I mean, we're jumping all over the place. And struggling to climb. It says we gotta go to the right to Aalborg, but I think that's not quite true. Yeah, we're still going straight ahead. Yeah, so the GPS is saying 80. So we'll just follow that. I think we'll be okay. Looks like we got a right-hand turn coming up. Cool. Use the engine to slow us down a little bit. I really got to get the trailer brakes mapped up. That'd be pretty cool. And we'll try to climb. Oh, we're going left. Man, we're good. Nice. These yields are interesting, I guess I'll say. I'm pretty used to stop signs. I get why I suppose why it's nicer, because that we don't have to stop and get going again, but I'm always curious on what the accident ratio is. I don't know. It's just a different experience. It's pretty cool. Aalborg, looks like we're finally making it here if I can stop. There we go. Cool. Man, I love night driving here. Our phone, our wallet, our sandwich, because in case we're hungry. Good times. Here we go. Make sure no one else is trying to cut us off, and we'll be A-okay. Try not to clip this guy. There we go. So it looks like we're still locked in at 50 kilometers an hour. Cool. Get down here at the bottom end of our green. And it looks like our delivery is up ahead. Pretty cool, guys. So it makes me wonder if how passport stuff would normally work. So I know it's all part of the European Union, but in general, do you still have to... Oh, this is us. Shoot. I'll just put the hazards on and we'll make a big Yui. Where this guy goes. But someone hit me. Yep, that's totally my fault. Dang it. Hey, yeah, they're fine. Actually, no one hit me. That is my... Interesting. That is my track IR freaking out. But no, my earlier point was, makes me wonder how they track passport movement and checking in and stuff, or if they do it all. If you know, please put it in the comments down below. Alright, let's see where they want this sucker. Normal back in, play it safe. Well shoot, if they want it over there, let's yeah, we can do this. Should be pretty straightforward, and I'm sure I'll make a meal of it, but that's alright. It's a blindside back in, which kind of was a bummer. But whoa. Push too many buttons. Let's actually take a look outside. So if we cut the wheel to the left, the truck will slew to the right, the trailer will go to the left, we should be alright. So hard to see. I mean, this is really hard to see. We'll get a spotter. We'll just take many common checks. Yeah, see, we've already messed this up. Nice. It's just so hard to see. Oh my goodness. It's cut it hard to try to just barely walk it in. Just gotta get the back out and then we can swing the rest of the truck. Yeah, I know. I'm leaning out the window. Straighten it up. There we go. Man, it is so hard to see. This is a really dark lot. Like, I can't even see the trailer next to us. Oh man. Well, cool. Take a look at this before we decouple. Beautiful. Very cool. Alright. Excellent, it says. completely ignored all the damage that we caused. Nice. So, 280 kilometers driven, time taken 8 hours and a half. Fuel, fuel consumed, oh, 117 liters. Not quite leveled up yet, but we will continue. Cool. Well, as always, thank you much for watching, and I'll see you next time.